This week versus the Cleveland Browns, I'm going to show you how the Tennessee Titans can utilize both their tailbacks in the backfield at the same time to help out their passing game. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to go empty. And the reason why I like both tailbacks in the backfield at the same time, number one, it's always good to get your best personnel on the field at the same time. But most importantly is that both guys are very good receivers, and you can run them on regular short routes and will do just fine. Also, it keeps the defense in their base personnel. So you're seeing 1, 2, 3 wide receivers with 2 backs. Is going to force them to keep 1, 2, 3, 4 backers in. I think this is a piece of gamesmanship that you can utilize this week versus the Cleveland Browns. So what you're going to do for Marcus Mariota, you also have your pseudo built-in 6th and 7th man protection. So if these backers are coming, you have guys already at the line of scrimmage to pick up the blitz. So now you have even more time to find the best option for you with these receivers. But if they do not come, or if one guy, let's say this guy wants to come screaming off the end, right? And it's a scat call for both backs. So you have built-in hot reads. Boom. So even if both backers come, they're going to leave 2 tailbacks open. You can trust getting the football to them pretty quickly. That's going to force them to either continue to come and you're going to dump it off quickly, or they're going to abandon blitz, peel back and cover those backs in the flat, which essentially gives you more time because now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're well protected up front. So that's why having these 2 backs here tightly aligned to the line of scrimmage like a wing back gives you the added benefit of having either 6th and 7th man protection or dual hot routes or scat protection calls where these guys are going to free release regardless. Now what you have on the backside, you can create the one-on-one opportunities you want. Receiver is going to get downfield, work that cornerback over. Safety is going to have to kind of shade to the side where you're going to need some help because you have a safety out here in coverage. You're going to run the quick slant. Hopefully that scissors concept between DeMarco Murray and this quick slant creates a great passing window right here. You're also going to have this receiver outside work up and run a deep comeback route. So now if you're Marcus Mariota, you have 5-man protection against 5 defenders. If these guys come, you have your built-in hot read and scat calls with DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry. If not, you have time back there in the pocket to find the best one-on-one matchup that you want to take. So, again, worst case scenario, he's an athlete. He could take off and run. So this is one way I think the Tennessee Titans can utilize formations to find the best possible play, or whether it's a passing play or design run play for the quarterback against the Cleveland Browns.
The biggest X factor in this game for the Cleveland Browns, I think, will be how they do on the edge. You look at their edge defenders, Emmanuel Ogbah, the rookie, Corey Lemonnier, the outside linebacker, Joe Schobert. Those guys have to do a great job versus Marcus Mariota, who will love to escape outside the pocket and extend plays in the passing game while also picking up yards on the ground. So if they can force him to stay within that tackle-to-tackle box and play a downhill game, a vertical passing game, and not create outside of the framework of the play, I think they can do a great job in getting the Titans' offense off the field. And for Tennessee, I look at the biggest X factor being their front 7 versus the running game. The Browns, quite honestly, can run the heck out of the football. They're 5th in the National Football League in running the football at 125 yards on the ground per game. If they can make this a Josh McCown or Cody Kessler versus Marcus Mariota game, I think that bodes well for their chances to win. So they have to be able to stop the run, especially on first down. The Browns do a great job running that inside zone, those gap and cut plays. If they can stop that, put these guys in 2nd and long and 3rd and long situations, I think that's a win for Tennessee. I like the Titans in this ball game. Last week versus Miami, I thought they did a great job up front offensively, owning the line of scrimmage. Their center guard combination was excellent. They were able to run downhill consistently, which helped them win the game ultimately. But I think in this contest versus Cleveland, who is having some issues in stopping the run, this is an area where the Titans can exploit, which again will help their defense stay on the sideline, get coached up, be fresh when they come back out on the field, and be able to stop that Browns ground game. So I think Tennessee, because of how they can own up front offensively, will ultimately help out their defense, which will win them the game.